already read the title, and you know what this video is about, so let's just get right into it. How fast can you start to gamble in Genshin Impact? Now, I just love to gamble, and all that I do all day is gamble. I sell, all of my food for gambling money. I sold my wife and kids for gambling money. I even sold my entire house for gambling money. This is really important. So a couple rules before I kind of get into some stuff that I wanted to say beforehand. The first rule is that you must go as fast as you can on a new account. So from the second you start selecting your character to the second that you, finish your conversation with Jean, Kaya, and whoever, I don't care, and you unlock the feature to wish. I did the free-to-play method where you earn all the Primo Gems. I don't think it'd be very fun to do the checkout method where you just grab your credit card and buy the Primos. And 3, you must finish the speedrun after wishing on the event banner. So this means currently the Raiden, Yoimiya, or Weapon banner. And lastly, I definitely got lucky in the speedrun with the 6 PM skip. I will explain further in the video, but I just wanted to make that point. Alright, so I kind of wanted to break down this whole speedrun because there's kind of some parts to the strategy of the speedrun. The first part of it all is the tutorial and kind of getting all started. And this would be kind of picking your character, going through the very exciting tutorial, meeting Amber and the other Knights of Favonius and all that. And the first part of the Archon quest is not mandatory, but it's an easy way to get Primo Gems, and that's kind of what I thought. So the first act of the Archon quest has technically 9 parts, the 9th part being 3 different domains you gotta go and do. But for this speedrun, you only really had to do the first 8, and just alone from doing these first 8 parts of the speedrun, you get 60 Primos from just doing the quests. You can get 20 from achievements from doing the 8 parts of the quest, so that's already 80 Primos. Something up because I didn't think when I was recording the original audio for this. So when you finish the first 8 parts of the Archon quest, you only get the 2 achievements, Let the Wind Lead and Or a New Storm, which only gives you 10 Primo Gems. To finish the top achievement on this list, the Outlander Who Caught the Wind, you have to complete all 9 parts of it. I don't know how I didn't catch this when I was originally recording it, but you only get 10, not 20 Primos. In the guide, you can get so many more Primos, but I managed to only get 16, but you can probably get about 20, 25. I didn't do the math. Also, from doing this part, you get 10 from 2 of the waypoints and 5 from one of the statue 7s, and that's 15 total. So that's already about 110 Primos you can get. Now, you could just skip through the story and try and level up other ways, but this is the easiest way just to run through, unlock the wishing feature, level up, get 90 Primos for free, basically. Other than that, that's kind of the first method I thought about.
Hey Grover, catch!
My next thought was to go and do the test runs, as the test runs provide at least 40 Primo Gems per update. Now, I luckily did this on update day and at update time too, which I didn't know about. So taking those 40 Primo Gems, I was able to get, I think, 60. I was able to complete Navia's test run, Ayaka's test run, Raiden's test run, and Yoimiya's test run. However, I was not able to grab Ayaka's Primos from the test run in time before they updated it all. So unfortunately, I missed out on 20 free ones, but 60 is still really good. So after doing all of this, the numbers may not add up because I technically didn't get 16 from guide. Right after finishing the quests, I think I got around 10 and I was missing 5. So my first thought was to run to the closest teleport waypoint, unlock it, get the 5 Primos and wish. However, the only ones were kind of far, so I decided to run to the local domain for Amber, I believe, and I thought that would give me Primos. It didn't. But then I thought of the guide again, so I went back to the guide, ran through a bunch of them, and voila, I was able to wish and end the speedrun. Final time on screen says 29:19:96, but I believe I was able to get it done in about 29:13, we'll say, 29:11, 29:13, only because I couldn't figure out how to stop the thing. I believe I could have done the speedrun faster, There's so many corners that you could potentially cut and probably even get it down to about 28, 27. Now, in the character select screen, I had to get my timer working, and the timer didn't really want to work. Now, you could also probably run through the quests faster, and I made a bunch of mistakes and kind of little issues here and there where I would panic, I would click the wrong thing. Lastly, I believe the luckiest thing someone could do is do it again on update day at 6 p.m. and nail all 4 of the test runs. I think that would be easily the best way to do it, because you don't have to scramble trying to find a teleport waypoint. You could just run through all the test runs. If you like to do the speedrun, I'm not stopping you. Go ahead and do it. But I believe the luckiest day to do it would be on January 30th. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and do more silly videos like this in the future. I really don't know what to do. This came to me out of